Hey, what is up, everybody? Let me know how I sound, if I'm echoing, if it's coming through clear. Let me know in the comment section. Welcome back to another episode of the Kelly. Yes. We got some drama for you today. So get your popcorn ready. I'm eating jalapeno popcorn right now, and I'm not bullshitting. We're going to talk about Offset, Cardi B, and their messy divorce. But before I get started, let me know in the comments section where you are listening from. And make sure that you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel. So, breaking news. Offset has amended his divorce petition. He is now seeking spousal support from Cardi B. Yes. And people are saying that Offset is broke. Allegedly. I didn't say that. That's what people are saying. They're saying that Offset is broke. So, Cardi B filed for divorce in August of 2024. And Offset probably thought that Cardi was pump faking like all the other times. But this time, it's for real. Cardi B has moved on, as we all know, with Stefan Diggs, who's currently in trouble, but that's another story for another time. Offset realizes he's broke. He doesn't have a career anymore. He's not hot no more. He hasn't been hot in years. And he needs Cardi B's money to survive. So, let me know in the comment section where you guys are watching from. Do we got anybody out west? Are you watching from Atlanta, New York, Louisiana, Phoenix, Seattle? Let me know in the comment section. Don't just listen. Take a couple seconds to say hello and make sure that you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel. So, I'm not really trying to get messy, but people are saying, you guys remember like maybe about a year ago, people were saying that, Offset has a gambling problem and he apparently owes people money at the time, Let me pull that up real quick. You guys remember this? Little TJ claims Offset is broke and accuses him of having a gambling addiction. I seen him in a casino panicking, asking random people for cash apps. Now, I wasn't there, so I'm not saying if it's true or not true. But, I have my own revelation, a true story. So, I live in Arizona, and we hosted the Super Bowl about 3 years ago. Or you guys can Google what year it was. I can't remember, but I think it was 2023. So, we have this casino called Talking Stick Resort, as you can see right here. It's located in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I was there the night of the Super Bowl, after the Super Bowl. And I saw Cardi B and Offset at Talking Stick. And I saw Offset playing craps. And he had a big, huge crowd around him. So I can't say he has any gambling problem or addiction, but I can say that I saw him with my own eyes at Talking Stick Resort in Arizona on the night of the Super Bowl. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So let me know in the comments section, do you guys think that this is true? That Offset possibly has a gambling addiction. Maybe he sees that his career is not going where he wants it to go, and he knows that if Cardi B leaves, which it looks like she's gonna finally leave, that she's his cash cow. He needs Cardi. kind of like how Papoose needed Remy. So, yeah, let me know in the comment section, do you guys think that this is true? Is Offset broke? Does Offset have a gambling addiction? Let me know in the comment section. So I seen this morning between Offset amending his divorce petition. Came out 5 hours ago. I saw it on TMZ. Pulling it up right now. Okay, TMZ says, forget Bodak Yellow, I'm only interested in green. Asks for spousal support in Cardi B divorce. Offset's not willing to give up his bad and bougie lifestyle. TMZ is so shady. And he's asking the court to ensure his estranged wife, Cardi B, help him maintain it. The rapper filed an amended divorce response earlier this month in which he's now asking that Cardi pay him spousal support. He does not request a specific amount in the documents. The rest of the requests relatively unchanged because Offset's still asking for joint custody of their children and Cardi's place to serve as the primary residence for their kids. It's the first news from the divorce proceedings in months, with the whole process dragging since Cardi filed in August of 2024. At the time, Cardi blasted reports that Offset didn't support her or her kids, ripping critics who tried to label him a deadbeat. However, the two have certainly had more than their fair share of fights on social media. Cardi says she didn't care if Offset got hit by a effing truck, so this divorce hasn't been totally amicable. TMZ states that Cardi B's net worth is between 80 and 100 million, and they're claiming that Offset's net worth is around 30 million. Now we know that a lot of time inflate celebrities' net worth. So I'm going to say that I don't personally believe that Offset is worth 30 million. He might have made 30 million, but he surely doesn't have 30 million. If he had 30 million in the bank, I don't think he would be trying to get spousal support from Cardi B if he had his own coins. Cardi B is definitely the star in the relationship. We know that when Offset first started out, he was in the Migos that were hot. What was it, about 6, 7, 8 years ago? But that has all died. Cardi B, who has only put out one album, still manages to stay relevant because of all the drama in her life. She's got fans begging year after a new album, which she never drops. She said that she was going to drop an album this year. The year is about halfway over, so it looks like there won't be another album, most likely. But Cardi B is definitely the star compared to Offset. Nobody cares about Offset's career, unfortunately. I'm not saying he's not talented. I'm not saying if he is or is not a good rapper, but the sales show that Offset's not selling. Do you guys remember when Cardi B and Offset, like this picture right here, Cardi B and Offset dropped a song together, I think called Jealousy, like 2 years ago. And then I always thought about this. Cardi B and Offset had a collaboration with McDonald's. Do you guys remember that? Cardi B and Offset had a collaboration with McDonald's, and I highly doubt that McDonald's really wanted Offset. I don't think Offset's going to make people want to buy McDonald's hamburgers. Now, I'm not saying that Offset doesn't have any fans. He does. But Cardi B is definitely the star. And I can see Cardi B's team, I can see Cardi B wanting to include Offset in the campaign, up his bag, trying to get money together, hold him down, right? But where did that get her? You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. So let me know in the comment section if you guys remember the Cardi B and Offset meal. Like, that just sounds strange. Cardi B and Offset meal. Like, nobody cares about Offset. It should have been just the Cardi B meal. And then to think she probably had to split that, she probably had to give some percentage of that deal to Offset, right? To keep him relevant. So yes, TMZ broke the news today, as they always do, that Offset is seeking spousal support from Cardi B. I think they've been married for about 8 years now. Offset is seeking spousal support because his coins are running out. His coins are running low. And Cardi B has finally given up trying. And he knows it's over. He doesn't have a career. If Cardi B leaves, who's going to pay the bills? The little money that he makes ain't paying the bills. You guys, I mentioned this just a little while ago. Let me know. Do you think it's a possibility that this rapper, or whoever he is, Little TJ, claims that Offset is broke, begging for cash apps, and that he has a gambling problem? If he does have one, Cardi B definitely, I haven't heard her coming out saying anything about this. So her leaving Offset definitely didn't have anything to do with gambling, because she hasn't mentioned anything. I guess she just got fed up with all the cheating, I wonder if Offset paid any of these people back. I was just thinking there was somebody else who was accused of the same thing. I know that Nelly was accused of having a gambling problem before. I heard about this like maybe a decade ago. And I mean, a quick search on YouTube, you can see videos of Nelly in various casinos throughout the course of his career gambling. Do you guys remember a year ago when Nelly got arrested for having like for having no insurance? You guys remember that? Nelly got arrested for having no insurance. That's crazy. He got arrested at a casino in Missouri for having no insurance. I remember that last summer. I did a story about that. You guys go to my page and make sure you watch that video. I was like in shock. I mean, how could you have that type of millions and you can't even afford to get insurance? I mean, of course, we know that Nelly could afford insurance, but it was definitely funny. So yeah, you guys, check in. Let me know where you are listening from. Make sure that you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying yourself. I know you guys love to hear about drama. right? It gets you to not think about your own life and think about other people's lives, how messed up they are. I'm actually eating jalapeno popcorn right now. So you guys make sure that you have your popcorn popped and you're just enjoying yourself. Let me know in the comment section where you are listening from. And do you think that it's right for Offset to ask Cardi B for child support? You know, there's multiple ways to look at this scenario. A lot of people might say, let's say one perspective, you know, he's a man. He needs to man up, right? He needs to get his own bag, right? Now you have this new wave of thinking where people are saying, well, you know, they look at other celebrity women who got took for their money, like Holly Berry. They had to pay out all these men. I even heard, I don't know if this is true, but you guys know Kevin Federline, right? He was married to Britney Spears, and then he also, I think he was married to Shar Jackson. And they're claiming he was married to someone else. I saw a video by another content creator claiming that Kevin Federline, who used to be married to Britney Spears, came up 100 million. Now, I don't know if that's true, but if that is crazy. That is crazy. So, does Offset have the right to ask Cardi B for child support? And do you think that Cardi B wants to pay it? Is she going to object? Or, you know, I don't know, man. This is crazy. I think it's going to get pretty nasty. Who knows? As it gets closer to when they're actually going at it, it could get pretty nasty. We see what happened with Papoose and Remy Ma crashing out over the last week. I've never been so entertained in my life. So we will see what happens between Cardi B and Offset. Is Offset gonna get spousal support? And he hasn't actually requested a certain amount. I wonder how much money he's gonna want to get to maintain his lifestyle so that he can continue to gamble. That's what they are saying, allegedly. So, also let me know, did you guys, not now, but let's go back a few years, did you guys think that Cardi B and Offset were gonna really make it? Like, I wonder how, let's say like Cardi B in her mind, or Offset in his mind, like when they got married, did they really think they were gonna last? Because I didn't think they were gonna last. Of course, as a casual fan and observer, you know, while these couples are together, we're just like, you know, we're rooting for them, of course. But I never thought that Cardi B and Offset were going to last. Like, come on now. I did not think they were going to last. How many times has he allegedly cheated on Cardi B? I mean, it's crazy to me for the type of men that she's attracted to, that she thinks that these guys are not going to cheat. I mean, how old is Offset? Let's see. Let me look up Offset's age. Okay. Offset age. If this computer will ever load, let's see. Offset is 33 years old. He was born in 1991 on December 14th. So this December, Offset will be turning 34. And then let's see how old Cardi B is. Cardi B is 32 years old. So Cardi B's 32 and Offset's 33. Cardi B was born in 1992 on October 11th. Just like, wow, time is going by so fast. So fast. Offset is broke. That's what they're saying. Offset is broke. Oh my gosh. The rise and fall of another celebrity. No, I'm definitely not laughing at anyone's demise. You know, let's see. Obviously after this length of time that Cardi B and Offset have been married, who knows how many times he cheated. It's probably definitely dozens. It could be into the hundreds. We don't know these people. Like, look at Diddy. So who knows? Who knows what these people do, what diseases they contract. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Could not be me. Should Cardi B pay Offset child support since he had to put up with her for 8 years? Y'all know that's what black men would say. They want equal rights. Well, you better pay up. Cardi B better pay Offset. If the shoe was on the other foot, Offset would have to pay Cardi B. So Cardi better pay Offset so he can continue gambling. So how much longer will Cardi B and Stefan Diggs last? I don't believe in that relationship either. She is gonna eventually have to change the type of man that she is attracted to, because none of these guys are going, they might commit because, Offset did get married, but it didn't prevent him from cheating. So she's going to have to switch up like Sierra, right? If she wants to find a guy that's not going to cheat. But then she's going to have a guy running up all over where she is, like Russell Wilson be stalking Sierra. I'm sorry, it's true. And she's probably not even going to really want that. But eventually, when she just gets tired, whenever that's going to be, she's going to have to do a Sierra so that she could live peacefully, because these YNs, they're not going to be faithful. I think Stefan Diggs and Offset look very similar. So Cardi B definitely has a type. Not my type, but she's got a type. She's going to have to change her type if she wants to find success. Let me know if you guys agree or not. Or do you think it's possible for Cardi to lock down a man, the type of man that she's actually attracted to, and he will be faithful to her and not cheat? Not be seen on boats doing things he's not supposed to do. So after Offset and Cardi B finalized their divorce, I think things are not going to be too good for Offset. He already doesn't have a career. I mean, his career is failing. It's over. So without Cardi B, he needs somebody like Cardi B to keep him relevant, keep getting talked about, right? The more you get talked about, it keeps you relevant, keeps people interested. They may not listen to your music, but it gets clicks and views on your page, and you can keep getting endorsements. Let's be real now. So I think without Cardi B in a few years, nobody will even give two F's about Offset. Like I said, Cardi B is the one with the electrifying personality. People just love her. It's the truth. People love Cardi B. So I think this is the beginning of the end for Offset and his whatever popularity he does have left, which isn't much. So last night I went live at 1 a.m. It was 3 a.m. if you're on the East Coast, if you're like in Florida, Maryland, New York. I went live at 1 a.m. I think it's Mountain Standard Time. We're going to go live again tonight talking about this Clarissa Shields Remy Ma drama, right? Last night I did a live on Remy and Papoose and Clarissa, and I enjoyed going live really late at night. That's more my speed. We're going to definitely try different times during the day. So definitely, if you enjoyed this live, make sure that you like this video. Lift that finger. I know it's hard. I know you're hard-headed, but lift that finger and like the video. And I will definitely be live tonight again at 1 a.m. Let me show you what tonight's video is going to be about. A sneak preview. More drama. Yes. Clarissa Shields versus Remy Ma. Who looks better? I don't know, but we're going to see what other people think. I have no opinion. I think everybody's beautiful in their own way. Right. Everyone has something to offer. But it's going to be a big debate tonight. Surprisingly, way more people were tuning in at 2 o'clock in the morning than they are right now. So definitely, if you are a night owl, make sure that you tune in tonight. 1 a.m. if you're like in Colorado, New Mexico. What the hell's above Colorado? Wyoming. If you're if you're like in California, Arizona, Washington, it's going to be midnight. If you are in Colorado, Montana, it's going to be 1 a.m. If you are in, Texas, Louisiana, whatever the hell's above Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, it's going to be 2 a.m. And if you are on the East Coast in Maine or New Hampshire, Ohio, maybe not Ohio, I don't know. I don't know what time zone that is. Florida, North Carolina, 3 a.m. Don't miss it. But like I was saying last night, I went live. This was the show last night. I was talking about how Clarissa Shields needs to run. Someone needs to tell Clarissa, like, this is not it. Like, in my opinion, this is not it. She can do better. You're 30. You don't have any kids. Your stock is rising. And what do you want with a married man? I'm not saying anything bad about Papoose, but I'm sorry, he's looking bad right now. A lot of people say Remy Ma's looking bad, and in some ways, Remy Ma is looking bad. But Papoose looks really bad right now. It looks like Remy Ma might be telling the truth that, he don't got a place to stay. I saw a video earlier today that Clarissa posted of her and Papoose going in a Range Rover or Land Rover. I forgot what it was. And I was thinking to myself, the only thing I want to know is, whose Range Rover was it? Is it yours or his? And people were saying in the comment section that Papoose was walking with some divorce papers in his pocket. He did have a bunch of papers back there. But, So make sure you guys go to my page right now after this video to check out last night's live Clarissa run. I mean, I can't even open my phone on YouTube without hearing about them like every day. They're like trending like every day. I used to see them like here and there, but now it's like video after video being shown to me of them. So back to the subject of this video. TMZ broke the story, as they usually do, that allegedly, Offset is seeking spousal support from Cardi B. So I guess the big debate is should Cardi B pay Offset spousal support? And I wonder what the qualifications are where they live to get spousal support, because they haven't been married for 10 years. So I don't know how that's going to work. A lot of men of today will say, they want justice for all the men that they believe have been taken wrongfully by women, and how women have gotten child support, spousal support. But in this case, Offset is the one who did Cardi B dirty. So it's not like he was innocent. Like, these dudes are never innocent. But black men want these men. Oh, these were good men. He held her down. He didn't hold down nothing. So I want to thank everybody who tuned in. Thank you for watching this live with me. I am back after like a 2-month hiatus. So yeah, we're gonna be going live, and we're gonna be talking drama and all types of topics. So make sure that you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, join my Discord. The link is in my bio. Make sure to check out the live from last night where we talked about how Clarissa Shields needs to run from Papoose. And we got another live tonight, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or midnight if you're on the West Coast. And if you're in between, you could do the math on that. We will be back for sure. 1 a.m. Colorado, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video. Let me know where you listened from. Let me know if Cardi B needs to pay up or is Offset out of luck. Y'all have a good night.